Damn, son. Yo, boy.
Dímelo.
Yo, man, I just woke up mad tension in my head. Like, just feel this pressure behind my eyes kind of thing.
Really? For how long?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like I've been battling a Tylenol for the last couple of days and shit. And I feel like every other day I have a Tylenol. Like, every other day, there's a splitting Tylenol in my head. And I'm just like, I don't really know what to do. And right now I have it, and I'm about to open the cabinet and see if there's any headaches left to take. But I kind of ran out since this coronavirus shit started. But yeah, man, I just got a splitting Tylenol today, bro. It's just been bothering me. I haven't been able to sleep. But I'm hoping once I pop, like, I think it's like 300 milligram headaches or something that you could pop.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably
I'll take care of the Tylenol.
Maybe, because usually my Tylenols last for the whole day, and I got to just get some rest. And then if not, that's when I'll resort to taking headaches. But
yeah.
I try to avoid headaches because who
You don't
wants
want
to
to take too many, Eddie.
who wants to take headaches? You get addicted to them, you know? So it's
Yeah,
like,
I hear you.
but yeah, that's it, man. So I'm going to just rest up, and then hopefully it goes away. If not, I'm going to just take a headache and call it a day.
The next stop is WonWay.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is WonWay Podcast, episode 5. My name is Henry with my guy Samir.
You.
What's really good? Episode 5.
What's the Vibby?
Still quarantined.
All jokes aside, I really do have a headache. Like, my head is splitting right now.
So even with this intro you're just talking about, I was like, I didn't catch it yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Took me
It's
a
okay.
bit.
It's okay.
It really is okay.
It was on the fly, and I promise you, bro, my head is definitely splitting, like, for no reason type shit.
You got a headache right now type shit.
Yeah, low key, just like a drop. But after we done, I might step out to the front steps and just kind of take a couple deep breaths. But it's calm shit. Other than that, I'm not really sweating too much.
I think people underestimate how much just stepping out the crib, like, all right, I know stay home and stuff, but just stepping out the crib and getting that,
man.
That fresh air is wow.
I don't think you get it. I think when the whole quarantine shit first started for me, I stood home for like the first like 9 days, 10 days. Like I didn't leave.
Yeah.
Like no. Like I didn't leave my
door because everyone was stressed. Everyone was
it was just like, yo,
I'm
gonna stay home, and that's that. You know what I mean? But then after a while, I'm like, that's just not me. I've always been like, I love nature. You know what I mean? Like, how many times we go somewhere, we travel somewhere, and I'm just like, yo, you smell the air here?
Yeah. Real quick with the air thing, Samir has a thing. I don't know what it is, but wherever we go, like whether it's a new location, a new state, a new country, once we step foot on that soil, it's instantly one of these goes, oh, and the air here is good. It's good air. And I'm like, bro, I guess. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's definitely
but
wild.
I get it, though. I definitely get it.
I think you're starting to get it now. You know what I mean? Like, you feel where I'm at. Like, you feel where I'm at with that. I don't know if it has to do with me, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because New York air quality isn't as good. Maybe I don't think that's the reason. I think more so just like a nice fresh deep breath air, like the fresh,
OD.
a nice deep fresh breath of air. You know what I mean? Like that shit just. Type shit, you know what I mean? Nice, absolutely. Nice.
It made more sense to me as I started thinking about it. I'm like, this guy is just breathing in the air, and I'm like, okay, I think it's more of like I don't know. I think if you ever take a deep breath, you feel good. You almost feel like a lift off your shoulders.
That's literally that. I mean, hey, when people have anxiety, that's what they do. They deep breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's part of it. But I think for me, it's like it's just nice. It's like it's crispy. You know, it's refreshing. And I think the best for me is like that hoodie weather deep breath. That hoodie weather deep breath. Like
hoodie.
It can't be too chilly though. It's got to be like calm chilly, like calm little like daytime no hoodie, nighttime throwing a hoodie kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the weather I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be none of that going on for
quite some time.
Yeah, 3-4 months.
I miss traveling, bro. I miss traveling a lot, bro. Like we mentioned traveling and shit. I'm thinking about Barcelona, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, we were supposed to. We mentioned that we were supposed to go to Africa. And that got clipped.
Oh man, we planned. Wow, that's so crazy. We planned this trip to Africa. I want to say for almost like 9 months now.
And we were so excited, man, because it's like, this is like Africa. No one really. I've never.
South
what are you
Africa.
doing in Africa?
We're gonna go to South Africa. Not Johannesburg. Cape Town. And the crazy thing is, like, usually, like, if we do travel, we'll travel, like, throughout the year. Like, we'll go maybe 2-3 times a year, God willing, if we're able to. You know, like, our jobs allow us to. And disclaimer, traveling is not expensive if you know what the hell you're doing. I hate hearing, like, oh, I don't got money to travel. Nah, you do. You just aren't really realizing what you're spending your money on, because traveling
It's
is
all
not
priority.
It's
all
just priorities. Yeah, if you prioritize traveling as a thing, you'd be able to do it. Granted, this goes for the people who are single and who don't really have like kids and shit. But traveling isn't expensive, so calm shit. We ain't rich. It's just you prioritize it and make it.
You
a
can
thing
make
for
it
you.
work. We can
Yeah.
make it work.
But like so instead of deciding to do like a couple of trips throughout the year, like, you know, like a little resort trip and then maybe like a little smaller trip, like, you know, shit like that, we said we'll dub all traveling for 2020, and then we'll just set a big trip up for a month
Yeah, travel really got dubbed
to
2020.
Cape Town for August, and that's what we did. So like our February usual trip was canceled. Like we didn't decide one. April spring break was like, no, forget it. We're just gonna save it for a 4-week trip to Cape Town in Africa, South Africa.
Yeah, that would have been
and
something so
we've had
different.
this going for like, I want to say, literally, I think like 8-9 months we've had it planned, and we were supposed to buy the tickets, I think in February or March, and then all of a sudden, Corona time, and it literally
easily.
just like changed everything. So now it's just like this whole year is just like it's clipped. It's clipped.
Yeah,
bro.
we was talking about like we was talking about it last night. Like, yo, I can't wait to like just get back in the routine of like the gym, and excited to the flight is booked, and like we're on a routine again, and you know we're fortunate enough to, you know, like do our thing with our job and save some money and the whole nine. Just getting back into like a little groove, because right now there's no type of groove, and it's I'm looking forward to that, man.
This restlessness shit is bad, bro. It is bad. And the routine for me, as much as I say I hate a 9 to 5, I think the 9 to 5 I'll take over this, like, quarantine shit. Like, I miss
absolutely,
work.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, granted, if there was no quarantine, I'd be able to,
Right.
and I'd be able to do things other than stay home. I would take that, obviously. But like right now, if you said, okay, go back to work, because yo, you know, some people hate their job.
No,
so for
some
them,
people, bro, some people use their job as a place to get away from whatever they're dealing with in life. People look forward to work.
So I wouldn't say we're one of those people. But I think this quarantine has made me appreciate my job a little bit, and has made me be like, you know what, like I don't mind going to work. Like, like being outside and
what
doing
was the
something.
thing you showed me, dude? Samir showed me something. So we used to just bitch about going to work, honestly, right? Ungrateful shit. And he showed me something. I think it was like a meme, and it was basically said, someone would love to have your job.
Oh, the thing where you swipe right and there was like a bunch of different scenarios.
Yeah, something like that.
So
I
it was
forgot
something
exactly
along the
what it
lines of
was.
like, it would show a picture of a person who's homeless or something, saying they would love your job, and then it showed a
Right.
picture of a person in a Toyota while another person is driving a Lambo, saying they would love your Lambo, while the person in the Lambo is looking at a person with a multi-million-dollar mansion. You know what I mean? And just kind of perspective. It just comes down to perspective.
Yeah, and that shit slapped me. It was because I knew of that idea and that concept, but I mean, you're so busy and caught up in your own life, you don't really sit back and think about that type of perspective. So when you see it, it's like a little wake up call.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got it. You don't got it bad, bro. Like, you don't got it bad.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah. And
You know,
I think,
it's go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say
After you. You hear me?
I was gonna say with perspective with so Mindful Wizard is a guy me and Samir follow on Instagram.
Shout out at Mindful Wizard.
If you don't follow Mindful Wizard, I suggest you do. I mean, this guy just posts positivity. Period. Like, it's just positive, man.
He's a mindfulness coach,
He's
social
awesome.
emotional coach, and he really just teaches meditation practices and positivity and affirmations and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he posted something recently which I found really cool. It was something along the lines of the things that don't make you happy is the things you want. When you get the things you want, don't make you happy, and then when you don't get the things you want, doesn't make you happy. So I'm gonna say that again.
Yeah, one more time.
Yeah. When you get the things you want, it won't make you happy. And when you do get the things you want, it won't make you happy.
Yeah. On some materialistic shit.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
broke it
bro.
down, and I was like, man, it's just the truth, man. It's the truth. So there's a lot of truth to what
But I
he
think
says.
that takes so much. That takes so much practice, man. Like it takes practice, and not only practice, but it takes like, I think it's like you gotta kind of have it in you to understand that material shit doesn't bring happiness. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people might hear this and be like, nah, bro. Like, because there's always going to be the joke, like, yo, I'd rather cry in a Lambo than a Toyota. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. Like, I would love to be rich, or like I would love to have a Lambo. You know what I mean? But I think you just can't make that your foundation of your happiness. The Lambo is what makes me happy. I don't think you do that, then I think that's where it all stems from.
Yeah, that makes sense. Not having the foundation to be monetary, materialistic, because then once you get it, you're chasing a new happiness. Whereas if your foundation is simply to be happy with what you have, then anything extra is like valid. You know what I mean?
Right.
What's your perspective on this? So I got a couple of friends that they know who they are. When they hear this, they'll know. Their logic is like, why the hell should I be? Not they don't say it in a real like attacking way, but it's more so like I always try to put them in perspective and be like, yo, bro, like, fuck chasing money, son. Like, don't sweat that right now. Like, just focus on your mental health, focus on your physical well-being, your spirituality, focus on yourself as a human being on this earth. Everything else is fake. Like, everything else around us is bullshit. Like, all the shit, all this shit is fake. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dumb. Like, a car is gonna get you from A to B. A house is gonna protect you from the rain outside. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna serve its purpose. And their response is like, yo, but why do I have to settle? Why can't I want the finer things in life? Like, I want the finer things in life. Why can't I? You know what I mean? Like, why can't I get that? And I'm like, yo, it's not that. I'm not saying you shouldn't strive for that, but I'm saying, like, you guys, your epitome of happiness has become that. Like, I am in a shitty situation right now. This sucks. And their response, hey, listen, their response is valid. Why do I have to live in a room that is mad tiny? What if I want more space? Why I got to do this with this? Where me, it's like, yo, like, that person on the street don't got a room to sit in.
It's just perspective. What I mean? Like, I think a lot of it is perspective.
But how do you develop that perspective?
I think it doesn't happen overnight.
Because me and you got knock on wood, we were never homeless to understand that, and not just homelessness, but I reference homelessness because that I feel like is, when you're homeless, you lose all of the things you once maybe might have taken for granted. Like shelter, food every day, a hot meal, kind of thing like that. That's why I reference it. But how do you develop perspective without having? I think
a couple of things. I think everyone obviously is gonna be different. I think for me, what it was just the people I've been around consistently. I've been lucky to have like a circle and a friends, and I'm my family. Thank God, they're close. Like those things are what matter, man. And I think when I started striving for like more money, like I want to be rich, right? That kind of concept. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love money, absolutely. But when it was like the foundation of everything I did was, yo, I want bread, I want money. It never reached the point of satisfaction. You're almost empty because it's just a cycle of like, what's too much money? Like, you're just gonna keep striving for this thing, and especially if the money's the foundation of your happiness, I think at the end of the day it's gonna lead to not being happy, especially if it's your foundation of happiness. So I think once I understood that right there, I said to myself, okay, I gotta have a foundation for my happiness to be something pure, something where it doesn't feel empty. You know what I mean? And I don't think materialistic things do that.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro, 100%. So off the riff, I have a bunch of thoughts right now. Let me just get this together. So I think even if you specifically, like you, and even me, honestly, you see, I'm chatting because I love things like nice cars and shit. Like, granted,
of course, don't get it twisted. Like, I
got you. Like, I love these things. Don't get me wrong. My dream is to have a beautiful, beautiful house with a barbecue grill, the pool, 4-car garage, 1 car. Like, it's all good. But I don't think if we were like if we were to get slapped with a $250 million check from the lotto, like, I don't think we would wild out and buy, like, you see, I'm looking at your face right now, boy.
So as he's saying this, I'm just cheesing.
Yeah, he's cheesing ear to ear, just laughing like, yo, don't say nothing stupid. Nah, but I really don't think you'd be out here buying $1,000 shirts and fucking getting buku jewelry around your neck and you know what I'm saying? I don't think you would do that.
Hear you.
I also don't think you'd have 7 cars. I don't think you'd buy 7 cars. I think we might be the type. I think more so you than me, because I think I could fuck around and see myself buying like 5 cars. No, my dumb ass, I like cars a lot. So that's something I probably would do. But for you, like, I could see you buying like a sick, like one nice Maybach or some like clean fire whip, and that's your baby right there. You know what I mean? Like, and keep it
and
pushing.
then I would have another whip.
And then you might have another whip, you know what I mean, for like
Yeah.
family shit or something like that,
Yeah.
you know, like. But I don't see us out here wilding. Nah, boy, 250 million.
It's tough to tell, right? Because let's just be real
Dolores.
right now. If I go to
Wow.
your room, if I go to your crib, and I give you a duffel bag, and it has $100 million in it, it's a big duffel bag, right? It's $100 million in
really
the
big
duffel bag. Like, I don't know, bro. You just instantly, right? You're gonna buy all these things, but I think the difference is it's not. You were happy before I show you this duffel bag, and you're still happy after I show you this duffel bag. I think that's the difference between if I bring this to someone else's crib where, holy shit, I was sad before this duffel bag. Now I'm the happiest person alive. And I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I see that. You know, it's crazy, man. It's both, man. It's both sides, bro. Because I just, for a second, while you were saying that, I was thinking, like, if that really did happen, and what would I do? And for me, like, instantly, I thought about, I'm leaving this place where I'm at. I'm in New York. Like, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone with the wind, boy. Like, fast. I'm out. Nice vacation. Whatever it might be. I need a vacation on the island somewhere where I could do one of these.
See how the air smells.
Take a nice, smell the air. You know what I mean? Smell the air one time. And get my thoughts together and get everything together in life. Because now I have to decide what the fuck am I about to do. But the idea of like, yo, bro, like, you seen the right foot the Tootsie Slide video?
Yeah.
You seen Drake's mansion?
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm saying? Like, boy, compare, like, you know what I mean? Like, just there's certain things that like
my
quality over quantity type shit, you know? And that quality of like a mansion or like a rich home, that quality must be a different feeling, bro. Not necessarily happiness, but more so better feeling. Kind of like,
of course.
Kind of like you buy a steak from ShopRite compared to buying a steak from the butcher shop. You know what I mean? They're different.
Yeah.
They're both steaks. We get it. But boy, you buy a $70 steak compared to a $10 ShopRite steak. There's a difference, bro. I'm sorry. There's a difference.
I'm not saying it's not a difference. What I'm saying is, yo, don't complain about your ShopRite steak when the homeless guy out there would love it. Would love to have that ShopRite.
Would love
steak
anything. Yeah.
That would
There
make
you
him
go.
the happiest person alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
perspective, and I just
It
really think
is.
it's your foundation. Like,
Yeah.
build a solid foundation, and you be all right.
Yeah.
So when you get smacked with a Lambo, you know, hopefully you do get a Lambo. And
What's the first thing you do? $150 million duffel bag. Matter of fact, nah. Like you're sitting in the crib and you are like, I don't know, something comes up. You have to check your Chase account and you oh shit, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. This is the first sneeze on podcast.
There we go.
Hold on, wait. It's like there.
He's doing one of those face. There it is. It's Corona time.
Salud, relax. All right, so first thing you do, you open your Chase account and all of a sudden you see like $375 million.
I
G
cut
shit.
you off.
G shit. Yeah, right away type shit.
No,
Alright,
G shit,
so-
I cut you off.
So he cuts me off right away. Cool. You give me anything like a severance package or something?
No, G shit, if 375 million.
375 million, you get in your bank account. How much you giving me? No, matter of fact, $1 billion, $2 billion in your bank account. How much money you giving me?
If
G
I have
shit.
$2 billion,
Tread carefully on this answer, my dude.
it's okay. I'm gonna give you
G shit too.
like,
Real answer.
You see, I gotta sit down and do like numbers and stuff.
Nah,
but
it's
off
not
the top of
numbers.
my
It's
head
$2
right
billion,
now,
bro. And I'm your
Right,
right hand man, son. So what's
you
up?
are
How
my
much-
right hand man. You're not getting $1 billion. You're gonna get like 300 million.
All right. That's a solid answer. I'll take
I'm telling you guys. You guys listening right now. I'm telling you right now. Samir is tight. He's upset that I'm only giving him.
Nah.
300 million. I'm telling you. He's like, yo, you're not gonna give me $1 billion.
Nah.
Like,
I
you
wouldn't
got
ask for
two,
$1
just
billion,
give
bro.
me
I
one.
wouldn't ask for $1 billion. That's wild. Nah,
Samir,
300 million is solid, bro.
Boy, Samir, 40 million changes your life. Boy, I'm giving you 300.
What 40 million? 4 million.
5
bro.
million. Boy.
400,000, boy.
$600,000, boy. You're good, boy. Take that, Samir.
Boy, pay off my school debt. I'll be good.
So sick. Over here talking about billions. Like, that's a different category.
Pay off my school debt. I'll be good. You talking millions,
Oh, my
man.
Goodness.
Oh,
Pay
shit.
off my school debt, bro. That's so sick.
College.
You would instantly just get that debt out of your.
I mean,
out
the
of
debt for
way,
me,
right?
the school debt for me is not like I'm not pressed by it. It's not like
Right.
you know me, boy. I don't care
Yeah.
about shit like that. Like bills.
Let me
and
ask you
stuff.
something. Right? So, I mean, we kind of said it, right? So Samir has some school debt, right? I'll tell you guys, I don't have any school debt, right? And what do you? Oh man, because Samir, the way Samir approaches the school debt, I think compared to the other people that have school debt I've seen, you don't stress this. It's like, yeah, it's there.
Boy,
I got school debt. It is what it is.
That shit don't. That shit don't. Go ahead, finish your sentence.
And I was gonna say, like, how do you think the people that that do like could you even imagine how much stress they may be going through?
I can't imagine, bro, because there was a point in my life that I worried about things like bills.
Yeah.
And I don't think for me it's about. I don't want it to come off as like, you piece of shit. Like, oh, I ain't worried about it. I'm good. And like, nah, not like that, dick. What I mean is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean.
I get it.
I mean is that it's not that I'm worried about bills because it's getting paid. I'm not worried about bills because it's gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about where the money's coming from. Like, it's just gonna happen. And if it doesn't happen, your credit goes down for a month, and then it happens again, and then it's back up, and then you're good. Calm shit. One day at a time. Pay a little bill, you'll be all right. And there are certain situations. You remember a few years back when I was in a really rough financial situation, and I had to reevaluate myself and what the fuck I was doing with my money, which was a nice slap to reality because I'm spending God knows how much money on stupid shit. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later maybe. But yeah, like school debt, bro, it's like it's there. It's got to get paid. You have two options: stress it or don't. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of the staple of what I do in most things in my life now. You have two options in every situation: stress it or don't. You know what I mean? Like, will it get done? Yes. Am I doing what I need to do in order for it to get done? Yes. Then shut up and don't stress it. You know what I mean?
I agree. And I think a lot of people will hear that and be like, that you can't move like that. You can't just move like that. And it's literally
okay, so what's the other option?
I hear you. I agree.
What's the other option?
I agree. It's all perspective, man. And
it's,
I think
you know what? It's perspective, and it's also understanding
reality
the person's
almost.
predicament. It's exactly understanding the person's predicament
Yeah.
because but let's say someone is in my predicament. 25 years old, got a career job, got a salary, got X amount of bills aside from school debt, and then has school debt. Yo, pay your fucking bills, bro. Like, I understand it's annoying. I get it. Like, your check comes and it's like, man, I don't want to put it to this. I'd rather put it to this. You know what I mean? I would rather buy this, but I have to put it, you know what I'm saying? Priorities. And if you are at 25 years old and you haven't established a good foundation of understanding your priorities and where your money needs to go, then this conversation is way deeper than just stressing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This conversation's about maturity now. You know what I mean? Like, boy, debt and shit like that. I tell my brother all the time, like, yo, I do not stress debt. Did I need that debt? Of course I did. Because I have a job from it now.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? Like, granted,
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
Most people, you know what I mean? Most college
yeah.
students have college debt. But people handle it differently. So I know one kid who I know who has debt. He had more debt than me. Granted, he had like double the amount I had. But him, it's like every waking moment is a thought of debt. And anytime he gets his check,
no, that's gonna eat him alive.
I just got like a fucking, I gotta pay my bill. And just like,
That's gonna eat him alive.
I just gotta, and I'll be, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Like, I'm just happy to be alive. So, yo, what's up, bro? How's everything, man? No, I gotta pay my bills and shit, bro. Like, I'm just like, I'm done with this shit, bro. I'm like, yo, dog, like, shut up, son. Like, you've been paying the bill for 19 months now. Like, you still not over it? Like, let it go. Like, you know what I mean?
But I get it, because bills aren't fun to pay. But it's one of those, I think, the perspective I approach it with, at least, and you do this, it's just, you're either gonna pay him or you're not.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Just pay the bills, bro. It's kind of just life. I get it.
Exactly. And
I've always took the approach of with school, and you know me with school personally, but like if it wasn't for, you know, I've been blessed enough to get financial aid. So if it wasn't for financial aid, I wouldn't have gone to college for the sake of that. I wasn't.
It's crazy because I know you told me that, and I know you meant it too.
Yeah, it's for the sake of like, bro, I don't. My household doesn't make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like enough, at least enough to pay for college.
No, not at all.
And I used to go to school and be like, I fucking hate everything about this place. I hated college, FYI, like everything about it. Most miserable years of my life. So I was like, what am I doing putting money into this?
It's crazy. Henry, disclaimer, man. My guy Henry, like, you know, obviously, you know, I watched him in school and shit. Yo, I never met someone who hated school as much as this kid right here. Like, there was like a burning passion in this kid's heart of how much he hated school and college.
It was bad, man.
Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think that is?
It's because I was going to school doing something I didn't give a shit about for. So you probably say, so why don't you do something that you do give a shit about? But then it goes back to, you know, I'm 18, 19, 20. I'm still learning about myself. So what I should have did was take some time. That's just a translation for my other
I
people.
promise you, I was going to let it go.
And I couldn't because I was already a couple words in.
Oh, geez, man. Stupid
shit. I was gonna wild out, but it's okay.
No. I know you're gonna wild out. Let it go. Let it go, boy. He was gonna make a stupid joke of like a 12-year-old boy. Shut up.
I make some dark humor sometimes, but it's okay.
Very dark humor. Go ahead.
So yeah, I think what I should have did. Now I'm looking back at it. Was I should have took some time away from college.
That song is fire. That made me just want to catch a little Vivian
Relax,
or some
boy.
shit. Like, here, dude.
But yeah, I had to take some time off. I honestly wish I could speak to a lot of young kids who are going to college because I know that.
I mean, hold on, time out real quick. I mean, to interrupt you, but real quick. Let's say there's a few college kids listening in right now. If they're listening to this podcast episode, go give them your message, bro. You never know. You don't know the age group of people listening.
I guess so, right? If you're going to college and you hate it, take some time to yourself. Like, stay away from college. Because for me, my shit is you gotta be happy, bro. I was I'm speaking from my. I don't think you guys understand. I was miserable. Like, I did not enjoy life.
So what would you tell them to do in place of it? Because think about it from the perspective of as a parent. Like, if you got a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid, whether it be daughter or son, they go to college for 6 months. Like, yo, I freaking hate this shit. And then they try to think about like, yo, but dad, but mom, like, there's nothing in school I want to learn about. I'd rather do this, or I'd rather just make money. Like, what would be your?
You got to be real with yourself too, right? Because you can't just say I hate college because it's work and I'm tired of it, and then leave college, right? Take some time to yourself and not do anything. Now you're not making sense. You got to be realistic as well. But I'm all for as well. If you were like, yo, I just need to travel for 1 year. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do right now. I don't know what I need to do later. I know right now this is what I need to do. Yeah. I'm for that as well. Yeah. And again, like some parents, majority of parents are probably like, that's the dumbest shit you could do.
Yeah.
And that's when you got to kind of grow up here and be like, fuck you, mom and dad. You know, I should have told my mom and dad F you like 1,000 times, honestly. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I was going to say, like, a lot of the shit that we've been through is due to the fact that we have a system of beliefs that were stemmed from our parents. You know what I mean? Our thinking patterns are from our parents. You grow up, you go to school, you get an education, you go to college, you get a job, you start a family, you retire, you die, you move on. That is
bro,
the system.
Just hearing you say that,
no.
Makes me cringe.
That is it.
That's not life, bro.
It's
for me, that's not life.
You grow up, you study. Now, if you come from a cultural household, you grow up to study to be a doctor or a lawyer. But you grow up to study. When you're done studying, you settle down with a woman at age 22, or a man, whatever. You have kids. You teach your kids that school is everything, and if you're not a freaking lawyer, you're a failure.
That's horrible, man.
You work for 45 to 50 years. Call it 40 years. You work for a company that doesn't really give a shit about you, and you're replaceable in about 30 seconds. 30 minutes, literally, they'll get somebody to replace you. You get a pension that's not worth anything because they're valuing you at nothing. And then after that pension comes, now you have no energy to really do anything. So now you live in retirement and expect your kids to just take care of you till you rot away and die. That's literally the system that was taught to the majority of people we know, bro.
Yeah.
It's immigrant mentality.
Cool,
it's immigrant mentality. Are we wrong for feeling like that's bullshit? Because in reality, bro, our parents we're first generation Americans, right? So we have a different opportunity than they did. We had a different vision than they did. They're coming from poverty countries that when they come to the States, get a fucking job and get a good education, because back when I was home, we didn't get shit. So I get their perspective.
Right, I do too.
But I do think after my parents been here for 30-something years, hey, let's wake up now, guys. You know what I mean? Let's understand that there's something bigger in life than just working for a company that don't give a damn about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think this falls back again to, like, what do you want, right? Speaking for myself, bro, I just want to, like, do the shit I love and just be happy.
Henry
That's literally
just
all I
wants
care
to
about.
Have fun. Oh, Henry just wants to have fun.
That's all I want to do. And I know, like, those things, like that, doing the things you love and being happy.
Slap myself.
College wasn't doing. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna let it rock.
Yeah, you OD let it rock. I'm okay with that though. I was gonna slap myself for that just now. I don't know what the fuck I just did. It was like an impulse.
What was that?
No, because you said like I just wanna, and for some reason I thought of that song. Girls just wanna have fun. I'm like, Henry just wanna have fun.
You said Henry too?
I said Henry. Yeah. I literally made a remix to it because I'm like, yo, I know you, and I know for you, the epitome of life right now is happiness and doing something you love to do. Yeah. Like, God forbid I told you, yo, Hen, you need to go back for your master's.
No. The amount of times you've asked me, like, yo, you think you'll go back for your master's?
Because I really think if you went for your master's, bro, you could get yourself a gig, bro. Like, and
I know
think
I
you'd be
can,
good
bro.
in that position.
I know I
too,
can because
man. Like,
because at the time when I was in college, the mindset now is not the same. I think I've told Samir this 100 times. Like, I could be a nurse. I really confidently feel like I could be a nurse. It's something
bro,
I like. I like that.
You could
shit.
be a doctor, bro. You could be a PA.
Yeah,
a doctor,
but it's just
bro.
I'm not passionate for that shit. That's not where
Yeah.
my heart is at
OD.
right now. So
OD.
hell no.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Hell no.
I low key have 2 classes left, and I finish my master's in education. And I promise you right now, boy, my pride makes me want to go for a PhD. Like my pride, and like doctor. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's doctor.
Okay.
It's doctor pathology. You, but boy, I hate this shit. Like I'm good on it. I'm
bro.
good on it. But for me, education is like I love learning.
No, yeah. Don't get it.
I love
education
learning.
and learning is
It's
amazing.
but they're just college and just stupid shit. This master's, bro, it was stupid. It was not like there was nothing fruitful that came from it because everything I learned came from the job itself. It didn't come from this master's shit. You know what I mean?
And it goes back. It's crazy. It goes back to here all the time. Like real life skills is what's going to make you bread.
Bro, like
right?
You asked me like, yo, what'd you learn in your master's degree? Nah, bro, not much. I learned that this shit is the same as undergrad. This shit, they be trying to make it seem like it's much more like I'm putting air quotes right now. They be trying to make it seem like, you're in a different stage now and you got to take it a little different. Shut up, boy, shut up. It's a paper. You want it done. You might have increased. You increase the workload a little bit, but this shit is all a joke, boy. It's stupid. And you guys it's a money guzzling system, and that's all it is. So you could get a piece of paper that certifies you and says, this person has this. But you don't need college to have an education, but you do need to play by the game. And if you do want to get a job that requires a degree.
Yeah. Again, this all stems from I personally hated college, right? Like Samir personally doesn't fuck with it. But again, if you want to be a doctor, is what you always wanted to do, or always wanted to be a lawyer. Yeah. Yo, I'm all for the school shit. You have no choice, but yeah, I'm all for it.
So for I think the underlying idea here is that if you don't have anything that you want to get from college, then don't go. Don't just feel like you need the degree to be something in life. You know what I mean? Like, I think like trades, learning trades is valuable that we don't teach to people. I
think that's super. There's trade schools are underrated.
Yeah, bro. Like I tell my students all the time, like, yo, look, like they're always talking, Mr. Fatah, do I have to go to college? Do I have to do this? And my response is, look, if you have something, like I would give an example. Like, all right, what do you want to do? I want to do this. Well, you don't need college for that. You need to get a certification and you'll be able to do that. Oh, I want to be a lawyer. Well, you do need college for that. So you're going to have to go to college and do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do this. Oh, you want to be a mechanic? You don't really need to go to college for that, but you could probably go to one of these little mechanic schools that'll give you the tools necessary to become it, but you don't need college for that. Oh, I want to be a teacher. All right, you do need college for that. So, you know what I mean? And I'm giving them that real ansar. Like, do you need college for this job? No. Do you need college for this job? Yes.
I think that's the key word. Real answers, man.
Real answers, you know what I mean? But I had one kid who his father was a plumber. Yeah. His grandfather was a plumber. All his uncles are plumbers, and they own a plumbing company. His passion is plumbing. He goes to the jobs on the weekends, and then school, because of school, he can't work 5 days a week with them. You know what I mean? So he told me, he's like, yo, like, I want to be a plumber. Like, I want to be in the family business. I'm like, yo, dog. Like, and he's like, but I feel like I have to go to college. I'm like, yo, bro, it's clipped. You do not need to go to college. What are you going to college for? Seriously. I was like, you're going to screw yourself. I was like, are you going to college for free? I was like, are you going to get financial aid? He's like, probably not. My household income is too much.
Maybe his parents are like,
And it's not even it's not even his parents, too. That's the crazy part, because his parents are immigrants, and they have a business. They already own a business. So for them, it's like, it kind of is his parents. They're perceiving the business as this idea of, like, it's not as good as going to college. When it's like, yo, your business is successful. Granted, I always tread carefully because I don't want to step on parents' toes, but I was just being real with him. So it's like, yo, bro, if you want to be a plumber and your parents know you want to be a plumber, what are you in college for?
Yeah.
Go to plumbing school, become the best plumber that you could possibly become, and make money. But then I also give him the other side of it where it's like, yo, what kind of life you want to see yourself living? Do you want a laborious life where you're like full of labor and just working hard, hands down, your knees type shit, working every day, 5-6 days a week?
Some people are okay with that.
No. And that's what but I'm asking him that, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we get blinded by those little things, those little details. Like, yeah, I want to be a plumber, but shit, I want I want a couple weeks vacation. You know what I mean? Whereas some plumbers might not get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on the job you have, you might not get vacation days. You might not get sick days. You might not get anything. You might just be treated like how society perceives you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are little things that they don't know about. So when I tell him things like that, he's like, "Nah, I get it, man. But I love it. Like I just love the job." I was like,
Good
"So
for
then
him,
you're gonna have an amazing time then, bro."
Good for him, dude.
I was like, "You're gonna have an amazing time then, bro." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I used to work with a kid. Long story short, his parents, one of those, were forcing him to go to college. He just wanted to go to trade school. Like he's into electrician. He wanted to be an electrician.
yeah.
He's like, bro, I want to. He would come up to. He was maybe 18 or something, or 19, and he's like, I want to do this, man, but my parents won't let me. I literally said it in a nice way. I said, yo, you need to tell mom and dad, fuck you.
Yeah.
You need to tell them that. It's the hardest thing to do, bro. It's the hardest thing to do. It's not easy. It's
And
not easy.
not only is it not easy, if they're providing for you, you're only 18
Right.
and your job is not giving you enough money to be on your own 2 feet, then you got to shut your mouth and humble yourself, stack up as much bread as you can, and then run
I
for
agree.
it. You know what I mean?
I
Run
agree.
for it, pursue what you love, and keep it like that.
I agree. And it sucks because a lot of people, this affects their like everything, their mood, their mental health.
Everything.
Oh man, everything. And that was like me in college, man. It's just horrible. Fucking college.
I think-
fucking rip my diploma right now.
Oh, D, boy. You know what's crazy? The diploma really sits in the cabinet, like in the little closet area I got, and
Yeah.
it just sits there. And dust. It's just
Bro,
dust.
when I
all
went to
over
go
it.
pick it up, like went with my mom, I literally picked it up, came back in the car, and I gave it to her. I was like, I don't
Here.
ever want to see this.
Yeah.
No joke. I don't want to see this thing.
Yeah, man. Mom's definitely. I think that was a big thing for me too, man. It was just doing it for mom, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like finishing school, getting a good job. I was like, yo, mom, here. Like you did a good job, right? Relax now. You can breathe. You know,
Yeah.
like chill out, son. Everything gonna be.
I
alright.
agree, but fuck it.
I was gonna say something. Shit, I fucking lost the thought.
That's annoying as hell.
I hate when that shit happens, boy, because it was a perfect for this convo.
In terms of college,
In just terms of everything we were talking about. Fuck.
I mentioned mood. I'm starving right now.
Damn it, man. It's not coming. It's not coming. No, that's it. It's over. Yeah. What's
Yo,
for
what you
dinner,
been?
man?
What you been? Like you been eating the same shit every day?
What the hell are you asking right now, bro?
Cause I'm tired. I'm tired of eating. I feel like I've been eating the same thing every day. I don't know if it's just my household. That's why. Pasta,
you
rice, chicken every day. Cause I usually could go out and step out and get some food somewhere.
Well, that's the thing. So, for me, this quarantine shit has changed everything for me.
Yeah.
So during quarantine, when it's not quarantine, like when it's normal lifestyle, I meal prep. So
Yeah.
I do eat the same thing every day, and every meal is the same freaking meal every single day. But because quarantine is a thing now, I love cooking. So for me, it's like
Yeah.
I wake up and I'll be like, all right, what meat am I taking out the freezer, and what am I cooking for dinner tonight? You know, what
I've
I
been
mean?
dead
Like,
craving because I know when me and Samir travel, he's the cook. So we'll just have a barbecue set up. And I'll be like, yo, I'll clean this shit. You just cook and I'll.
yo, we
clean
have
the
a
dishes.
low key nice setup when we go on vacations, babe.
Yeah, me and you make
Yeah.
out, boy.
Yeah, OD. Like I'll be the
Oh,
cook,
man.
I'll do the cooking, and then like he'll clean up the dishes type shit, and then he'll
Calm,
massage
that's
my
it.
feet.
Distribution of labor. Is that the word? Boy, you
Yo,
make
boy.
some cracked cheeseburgers.
Yeah, some burgers, a little hot dogs.
I've been craving like a cheeseburger on the grill type shit, barbecue shit.
bro.
craving
You know how much I love barbecues, bro. Like I promise you
Relax,
right
boy.
now.
He said, boy, you said, you know how much I love barbecues, man.
Relax,
I know
boy.
you know.
You sound like
That's
Marvin
why it
Gaye
sounded-
right now.
It sounded
What
a
are you
little
doing, boy?
weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, we like barbecue grills tonight.
Relax, boy.
Nah, but when
Got
this
it.
quarantine shit is over, I promise you now there will be a barbecue. bro.
Nice barbecue.
There will
and
be
then-
like start at
Oh,
9 a.m.
man.
type shit. I want the
Yeah.
grill smoking at 9 a.m. with eggs on it, boy. Anything we eating is on that grill today, bro.
Yo, do you wear the grill sandals?
My God, what are you asking me right now, boy?
The grill sandals. Oh, you see, this is a thing. I don't think you know about it. There's these uncle sandals. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. There's these sandals that only the person who touches the grill wears.
I know
these
what you're talking.
sandals.
I know what you're talking. The shit that look like a net.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a little glove
nah.
almost.
I do wear slippers though. Facts. Slippers, some type of shorts, and a tank top.
I'm high key gonna get you those sandals on some shit.
On some chill shit. Yeah, man. A little barbecue Vibby, throw a little steak on it. Yo, what about when we went to Sellers Grove, bro?
What about it?
Sunlands Grove, I made those banging steaks with some shrimp, bro. You telling me that wasn't a fire meal?
No, I'm not knocking. As I'm saying, you made good shit.
That was
on
a
the grill.
good meal. No, I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking about grilling and shit.
Yo, real quick, Samir put shrimp on the grill, covered it. I was like, all right, this thing's gonna cook up nicely. Came back, all the shrimp's in the freaking fire, all of it. Like,
So what happened?
in the coal, mixed with the coal, clip. No more shrimp, boy.
So what happened was I didn't line the grill with aluminum foil for the side of shrimp. So the shrimp weren't like jumbo shrimp. So they were type small. So I had to place them meticulously so they didn't fall through the lines. Sure enough, I closed the grill and I guess something happened. I come back and there's mad shrimp inside the charcoal type shit. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's all good. So I had to take a pan and put the pan on the grill and then cook it on the pan type shit. Stupid shit.
Man.
What's for dinner
Yeah, this
tonight
is in,
though? What you about to eat type
Sunlands
shit?
Grove, funny stuff. I don't know, man. I just know that Uber Eats been eating my bank account.
Yeah, like that.
It has, 100%. I
Damn.
just be ordering random shit, dumb shit, late at night, bored shit, can't sleep shit, cuarentena shit, boy. That's all this
Yeah.
is.
I
Joker
made
shit.
I made ground beef yesterday with like homemade mac and cheese type shit.
Yeah.
I got
And this is
leftover-
after I eat the morning food, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I got leftover ground beef, so I'm making tacos actually. I went and bought cilantro, radish. I'm making like tacos El Bronco tacos tonight for dinner type
He
shit.
said El Broncos. El Broncos in Brooklyn, New York is a taco spot.
The famous
truck
taco
in
truck.
Sunset
Yeah. You hear me
good.
famous, boy? Like it's fucking all over the world. Tacos El Bronco, and yeah, I bought like the cilantro, the lime, the whole nine. Like I'm not doing like a Taco Bell taco. I'm doing like a street taco type shit. So I'm gonna vibe out with that.
Send me
Pretty
a
much
picture,
that.
babe.
I got you, man. All right, we'll wrap up for that.
Dudes really be in a relationship.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
okay.
I know people have said it. Like, these guys go out.
Yeah.
Where's your
How many-
boyfriend at?
How many times, whether it
How
be
many?
one of our female friends or anything like that, like what's good, what you doing, like you with Henry, like I'm like, yo,
100%.
shut up, son, like just don't worry about
You're
that.
not
right
with
now,
your
yo.
boyfriend today?
Yeah,
Have you spoke
it's-
to your boyfriend today?
Stupid shit. We're definitely recording from 2 separate locations, and I miss you, bro. So it's all good.
Bro, imagine we wild out getting married.
Wait, what are you doing?
Now, peep game.
Nah,
Listen to me.
G shit. What are you
Like,
doing?
Instagram posts. We are now
Wait,
engaged.
hold on.
The world will be confused. Boy. Oh, my God.
I want you to understand something. He's mad excited right now. Like
Yeah,
he's sitting
'cause
there
it's
like,
comedy.
and then we could do it, and then we can like trick people, and like we can make a video and be married.
Oh, man.
Shut up, son.
It's
Shut up,
crazy
bro.
because it's definitely like I'm going to go to sleep tonight. Like, damn, I made it as a joke and I was serious, but he wasn't with it. Oh, man, I don't know what to do.
It's crazy because he definitely be the wifey in the relationship. That's the crazy part.
I'm not having this convo. I don't know.
Follow
what
us at WonWay Podcast, Instagram and Twitter. I'm not spelling it.
That's it. At
WonWay
Podcast.
At WonWay Podcast on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, just a quick thank you to everyone that's been listening. We're like, what,
Yes.
4 or 5 episodes? 5 episodes in now. This shit is fun. If you guys need
Bro.
advice on starting a podcast, please reach out. Like, I wish everyone could do this because it's fun.
It's very
legit
fun. It's just nice. It's just something we've always wanted to do. And yeah, like he said, if you want advice, contact Henry though, because just let Henry handle that. He could take care of that part.
Sure.
Peace easy.
Later.